Bangalore-based Biocon Pharma over the weekend said that it has received emergency approval from the Drug Controller General of India for its drug itolizumab to treat moderate to severe COVID-19 patients. Biocon says that this is the first novel biologic therapy to be approved anywhere in the world to treat patients of this category, which is the moderate to severe COVID-19 patients. It received the approval on the basis of a clinical trial on 30 patients. What this drug essentially does is that it targets something called the cytokine storm, which happens when a molecule or a protein called IL-6 goes into an overdrive and expands the lungs, thereby resulting into multiple organ failure and in most cases death. So this is the mechanism that Biocon's drug is targeting. The drug's name is itolizumab, and it was tried on 30 patients to check if it works or not. This is what earlier today Biocon's founder Kiran Majumdar-Shaw had to say about this drug.
We developed it in India. We actually did a lot of research in India. We actually did clinical trials in India, and it is a made in India, innovated in India drug, which we have licensed to a US company who is also doing trials with the drug. And we are very proud that this is actually an original first-in-class drug. There is no other company in the whole world that has an anti-CD6 antibody. So this is a unique drug. There are many companies who have an anti-IL-6 drug, but we are the only company in the world with our Cuban partners who have an anti-CD6 drug.
Trial of this drug was done on 30 patients, and Biocon says that according to the trial study, 20 patients who received the drug survived, and compared to those patients, the 10 patients who received standard of care, and out of the 10 patients who received standard of care, 3 people died. This was Biocon's study, and on the basis of this study, the company decided that it is a safe drug, it is an efficacious drug, and it can be administered to moderate and severe COVID-19 patients. What this drug essentially does is now it goes head on with another drug that does a similar work. It's called tocilizumab by Swiss drug maker Roche Pharma, and a lot of hospitals have been using this off-label. For example, tocilizumab's original indication is for rheumatoid arthritis, but they're using it off-label to treat similar kind of COVID-19 patients. Even itolizumab, which is a Biocon drug, was originally approved for a skin disorder, but now the company says that it works on moderate to severe COVID-19 patients. The price of this drug is 7,500 per vial, and the patient might need 4 vials, which would perhaps roughly put the drug's cost somewhere between 34,000 rupees. Biocon says that it is still a cheaper drug compared to Roche's tocilizumab, because that drug is priced at somewhere around 45 to 60,000 rupees. However, a lot of physicians that we spoke to are still not convinced that there is enough data to conclude that this drug is efficacious. What they point out is that the study which Biocon conducted is done on too few patients to come up with a meaningful conclusion that this drug actually works or not. What these approvals, may it be itolizumab or remdesivir or even favipiravir, has done is that it has raised important questions on how should drug companies and regulators approve drugs in the time of emergency situations, or even in a time like pandemic. Should we jump usual methods of clinical trial for faster approval without knowing how efficacious the drug is, or should we give the drugs a chance because we are in a situation where we need to save lives and give some option to physicians to deal with the current situation? This is a question that will go on. However, there has been example that's been set during this pandemic where we've seen that a good trial can determine if a drug works or not. For example, the recovery trial of the United Kingdom did exactly that. It recruited good number of patients, to almost in 12,000 number of patients, and it tried key drugs that were being used for COVID-19 and came up with the results whether they work or not within 8 weeks time. it was the recovery trial that showed that dexamethasone works on severe COVID-19 patients, and that's a trial that has become a model for several countries and also regulators to look at an option. If somebody wants to kind of bring a new drug to the market in a pandemic situation, they can look at that model. However, this is going to continue. Coming back to the itolizumab part, what we know is that the company has to keep providing data periodically to the drug controller on whether it works or not. So what we can say right now is that there is one more additional drug that has come for moderate to severe COVID-19 patients. How efficacious it is, we will need more studies to see that.